You're connected to Business Wrap. Find us online at businesswrap.biz, on Twitter using handle AskBizWrap, and on Facebook, just search Business Wrap. And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Focus, focus, focus. Why am I here today? Well, I'm here today to give you something of value. Do you want something of value? In the studio today with me is a colleague of mine, a wonderful colleague of mine, and a friend, Alyssa Bellinger. Say hi, Alyssa, to everybody.
Hi.
We're so glad you're with us today. Alyssa and I have been talking and working with folks this summer and working with people how to get their ideas across online and really preparing your messages online as you're working in Zoom every day. You're going to all these meetings. And I don't know if this happened to you recently. Alyssa, you were on a Zoom call or a WebEx call, and you're like, what? Why am I here?
Yes, I have been there. And, it seems like we're online so much now that it's like, when am I not, what meeting am I in? What's going on? And, I don't have time for stuff that's not going to get to the point sometimes,
That's it. I don't have time anymore. Well, how do you create something that actually pulls people in that wants to get them there with us? Because right now I have so many people call me up, they say, I'm on one WebEx call or Zoom call or Google Hangout after another. I'm on Microsoft Teams. I'm on all these things, one after another after another. And it seems like I'm working harder today than I ever did in my life in all these dang meetings.
That's right. Well, there's no travel time. There's no in-betweens. It's go, go, go.
There's no decompression.
That's right.
And so, again, the old saying goes, and we share this, of course, in Dale Carnegie. You're a Dale Carnegie instructor, and we share that people judge people within
3 to 7 seconds.
3 to 7 seconds. That's pretty fast, how quickly somebody would judge another human being. And we really don't know that much in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
And if we already know we're predisposed to that, and that's what human beings do, it probably makes sense that if you're going to present online or you're going to put something together and you want to get people engaged, you probably only have how many seconds to get them engaged?
3 to 7.
So 3 to 7 seconds. So you better give me something up front that makes it interesting for me, that says, what is going on here? What is of value to me that I'm going to pay attention to this? So as we prep, and I know you and I we've done a lot of teacher training. You and I have trained thousands of kids on how to be more successful in life. And I've had the opportunity to train entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs, all these folks. Yeah. And one of the biggest things that is often glossed over is setting the objectives of the call or the meeting.
Yeah.
And you're in there in this meeting, and the first thing you're asking yourself is, okay, why am I in this meeting, and what's in it for me?
Yes.
And now I'm going to date myself. That Alyssa, that's an old 80s thing, right? The old Whiffam principle. What's in it for me?
Yeah. Well, we've all been there, and especially with how busy we are with all the different meetings that we're in, it takes some time to be able to figure out, okay, what am I supposed to be focused on right now? And, I've been in those meetings where I'm just in go mode, and I'm ready for it, and I have a very specific question, and I want to know if they're going to get to what I'm interested in, get to that one piece. Are they going to talk about it? Or is this going to be, a waste of a half hour for me? Where am I? And I found that if I'm thinking about, what's in it for me, are they going to answer that one thing? Then I'm a little bit distracted, and I didn't listen to the rest of all the other things that they shared because I'm worried about that one thing.
And you're listening right now saying, hey, that's me. I'm the same way. I'm in these meetings, and I'm thinking, even why am I here? What's in it for me? What am I going to get out of this? And we do that. That's human nature. I mean, that's part of who we are, and right, wrong, or indifferent, we like to think that we're very empathetic and we're always thinking of everybody else first, and we like to think that. Unfortunately, when your stomach growls and you're hungry, you say, I'm hungry, and you don't say, she's hungry. Right. And so we have to fight being a human being, right? But the reality is, when you're going to prepare a meeting online, you really need to set the objectives up front and think about it. Think about going into it. Who's in the meeting with me? What are we covering? Why is this important? And then go this extra step. Here's the extra step, Alyssa, I think that people really oftentimes miss, is they forget about the people in the audience who are going to be in that meeting or in that training session online, and they forget to put what they want in the objectives. So don't forget the people in the meeting, and make sure there's something for everyone.
Yes.
In your objectives. So as you're building your objectives, your agenda for what you're going to go over in the meeting or in the online session that you're teaching, make sure you prepare an online communication that you have an agenda that speaks to everyone.
Yeah, and just in having that too, you're gonna notice that you can feel the difference. Even if you're online, you can hear it in people and know if they're listening or not by them.
Yeah, so if you do this and set your objectives and make sure you're thinking in terms of the interest of everybody in the room, then you can even ask them. And I love to do this. I go over the objectives and I ask them right up front, do you see how this is important to you? It's almost like, if you've ever been in a sales meeting, it's like a trial close, right? And I'm doing that before anything has even been dug into in the meeting. So set the objectives, make sure there's something in it for everybody in your meeting, and check it, test it. Make sure that they know there's something for them, and that way they'll be engaged in your presentation.